Chat, lock in. It's gonna be a short video. Anything for content. Lock in.
Entire carton of eggs with the shell still on it. Swallow these 4 hot dogs without chewing them. Chow down on this gnarly looking cactus.
Yo, twin, let me talk to you real quick. There's not even one person making you do this, bro. In one way, shape, or form, this is a demonstration of free will. Look at this nigga's face. He's not enjoying 1 second of this. Cause listen, the thing about posting content online is there's a process, right? Before you post something, first comes the idea, and that's where we should have stopped.
Nah, bro, people really do anything for content. And when I mean anything, I mean anything. And that's sad, bro. For real shit, that's sad as fuck. Just for some money, bro. People sell their souls just to make some money, bro.
Ew! This guy LA Beast, I'm scrolling through his channel. Bro, he's been doing this for years on end. This is not a one-off eating challenge. This is this nigga's life. No regard for human life, just munching away at cactuses.
Yummers.
And this isn't the only thing I'd consider an extreme when it comes to making content, cause real ass thought though, isn't one of the biggest reasons people choose to make content is because it seems easier than a 9 to 5. Which is not, bro. I've been sacrificing my non-existent social life for this shit, bro.
Cut the show.
But when your content consists of you putting yourself through physical trials and tribulations, you gotta really ask, is the oil rigs that bad though? Cause think about it, you come home from work dirty as hell covered in oil.
If your hands don't look like this while you're eating your lunch,
If your hands don't look like this, you're a liberal sissy.
you must be a liberal sissy.
And what you do is you collect that oil, and after 30 years, you might have a full tank, maybe. Allow me to give you some more examples of this treacherous content I'm speaking of. One nigga that's been allowed to fly under the radar for too long is Coyote Peterson.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
Oh my god, chat. Y'all don't know the lore about Coyote Peterson, bro. Bro, I remember I watched that one like bullet ant video. That shit was crazy.
I'm about to be bitten. Why the toe biter? On my big toe.
You don't really look
Son.
like you want to do this though, do you, Coyote? You know, this guy's a wildlife David Attenborough, Steve-O in situation. And to sum up his content, let me just dub over it. In this jar, we have what's known
What's that?
African tribe killer, receiving its name after it bit a small African child. Its powerful venom ended up killing the entire tribe.
Nah, bro. This is the best example for anything for content. Deadass.
With like Bluetooth or something of that nature. Now we're going to be receiving a lethal dose of this venom directly into our bloodstreams. I'm never doing a bit like that again, but you get the idea. The guy gets bit by stuff that you don't want to get bit by. And then just look at his reaction after getting stung by an executioner wasp.
He's on the ground. Nah, you know that must hurt.
I'll say that's an appropriate reaction after getting stung by an executioner wasp, gang. And then bro goes on to say this.
Now to firmly answer your burning question, yes. For me, this really is the end.
Look at his recent
Cringe.
videos, you lying ass nigga. 8 of 12 of the videos involved you being hurt by some form of wildlife, bruh. But whatever pays the bills, I guess, Coyote. Damn, Coyote's a tough ass name. To an
It is, low-key.
extent, I'd understand somebody like Coyote doing things like this. Let me get that to an extent slowed and reverbed. But when people do dumbass challenges for like 50 seconds of fame, bro, your skull is hollow, give it a knock. But surely the phrase do it for the vine or do it for the gram has straight up claimed lives. Like those words used to move mountains, I'm telling you.
For the gram?
For the gram? Yeah, for the gram.
Thumbnail.
Oh, if it's for the if it's for the thumbnail, I mean, if it's for the thumbnail, I'll do anything. If it's for the thumbnail, I'll do anything.
But you know the saying, you tell me to jump and I say how high? Stay with me now. For content creators, the people say they want good, entertaining content. And for some reason, the reply is, so how many Tide Pods did you want me to eat? I got 3 in my hands right now. Sometimes I really think I'm a higher functioning life form, bro. Yes, my corners are receding, but you don't see me doing no dumbass challenges, alright? If I'm gonna do something for content, it's not gonna be on the lines of no David Blaine shenanigans. David Blaine is the CEO of just doing
The David Blaine box.
You got a fluoroscopy, and I realized that you could actually make an aquarium in your stomach, and you could have koi fish.
Nah, that's OD. That's nasty.
creatures or anything live there.
Just to list off some things he did, in 1999, this is predating Do It For The Gram, this deranged, irregular human decided to bury himself in a plastic coffin underwater for 7 days. With no reels. So instead of handing in a job application, this guy decided to spend 168 hours inside of a container. Honestly, an interesting perspective to have, but I know damn well bro was doing it for that cable TV clout. This nigga hung himself upside down for 60 hours straight. Doctors literally warned him that this nigga, they said he will die. David said, but them views though. And what I think is his most
But for the thumbnail,
insane stunt ever is when he froze himself in ice for 63 hours. Surely the large majority of people were telling him just to not do this.
That shit sounds ridiculous!
Because even if he's just ignoring them, right? In one of his challenges, he hung himself over the Thames for 44 days. Surely there's some executive officials you gotta talk to beforehand, no? Or did the London government hear the pitch for the idea and for some reason approve it? But maybe I got this guy all wrong, because I don't think he even does it for the views. I think this is purely love of the game at this point.
I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
But it's easy to look at people like David Blaine and Coyote who physically harm themselves for videos. But the mentally straining videos low-key just be as bad. You remember Mr. Beast before he was a bajillionaire?
100%. Oh, fuck poor people.
He said this in a full Gucci tracksuit, by the way.
Shit.
And to this
dang shit, he said. Y'all gonna take that? I'm playing.
day, he claims he has negative money.
Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than
Stop
me
the cap.
in their bank account if you subtract the equity value of my company, which doesn't buy me McDonald's in the morning.
Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy!
But anyways, before Mr. Beast was rich, he used to make videos like saying Logan Paul's name 100,000 times.
Yo, what is his background? This is cringe. Nah, saying Logan Paul 100,000 times. 22.9 million views. Chat, should I start saying Logan Paul 100,000 times for some views? Hell nah, that's crazy.
Which lasted 17 hours, by the way. It's actually crazy to think that Mr. 451 million subscribers was out here saying Logan Paul's name for content. Tedious content requires willpower, bro. That is something I don't have.
I'm such a fat fucking chud.
You know that Minecraft hardcore YouTubers that build those insanely difficult things, and it takes like 4 months to just complete one video? Those are the real grinders. Because what business
David Goggins
do you have building a mathematically accurate black hole? It took bro over 500 hours of recording and editing, and a year in total to complete.
It's been a year, Daddy.
I have somewhat respect for bro, because at least his self-sacrifice for content does not involve committing crimes. I'm looking at you, Boom.
Let's pull up.
This guy Boonk is the CIA's prodigal son, bro. This nigga went viral just for stealing shit. And then he locks in and becomes a Christian rapper.
It's all skits. I got permission for it.
What a well-spoken YN. Boonk has actually got
That's
crazy character
him.
development. He gets a pass. Most of you have probably heard of Jackass. I could deadass make a whole separate video on whatever the fuck this is.
This is the blindfold race. We'll have 4 contestants compete in a 50-yard sprint, blindfolded.
The Jackass movies
I would love to do that for a video. That would be insane.
really encapsulate what I'm trying to say, because people really just be doing anything for content. And you know it's bad when even Gumball points it out?
I gathered the stupidest people in town.
Word.
Everyone has to wear a blindfold and run as fast as they can. The person who gets the furthest is officially the dumbest.
Whenever I see someone doing something within the vicinity of obscenity, I always think of the idea of life trajectory, which is pretty much like how unique experiences, opportunities, choices, you know, all that. It all leads someone to their present situation. Now, what choices could you possibly have made that led you right here, bro?
I mean, just you can be psyched out.
Not the right ones, nigga, I'll tell you that. Bro, for me to participate in a Jackass movie completely willingly, you have to give me either the deepest bag. I'm talking Rothschild, Rockefeller, blood money, Israel owns 90.
Nah, that's all moist tonight, mud. What was that?
You have to give me either the deepest bag.
Damn, moissanite diamond. Shit.
I'm talking Rothschild, Rockefeller, blood money, Israel owns 98% of the world, alright? Or you have to throw it into Blood Eagle and Braz and Ball Me. Why that sounds zesty though? You know it's not right. Subscribe. It probably sounds like I'm exaggerating my conditions for participation, which I'm really not. I'm good off this. 2 2s to my word, Crody, I'm not doing this.
Yo, you're sick.
Wong Crody. Wong Wong, Cody.
To my stomach,
The crazy thing is I can't even show the worst ones from Jackass, and I doubt I'll even be allowed to describe it, so I'm not going to. But when I dive into the psyche of people that are willing to put themselves through some bullshit for the sake of content, I question if they're really all there in their head, you know? Let's take a look at Steve-O, probably the most successful person from Jackass. How much money do you think they paid him for the first season? Like $100 million or something like that, you know? That seems like a reasonable amount. They paid this nigga 1.5 grand. That is the same amount as a set of 4 tires. But in the end, I guess it did work out for Steve-O because it did launch his career and allowed him to do fucking 4 more of these fucking movies. So maybe workout might not be the right word, but you know, he got a little something more than 4 medium range tires. Now when it comes
production, bro, I've never like actually seen any of his movies, but the production must have been so bad. Like, I'm talking about recording off a freaking iPhone like this. That's crazy. Lock in.
to content, it's not just all entertainment. I know we got some gooners amongst us, alright? Giving an opinion on OF is low-key too controversial nowadays, so instead I'ma just pose myself with a hypothetical. If I was a Sophie Rain archetype, right? Am I thooting for the bag?
Dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the world right now?
W video. Anything for content. That was good. But you know what that means? On to the next.